Africa Jumedi na mede bro medi and DJ Melo and I nya about son about fear high and then about between komo if one Rashelle blue or Ghana need this year but and your mind monoti or to London a hona odini juma every and then become a hon na yenin komo Rashelle no no I'll call about KMTV
was me dancing
maybe I'll call there
that time.
yeah then I'm yasi now why the name Rashelle blue.
Okay, so Rashelle, no, my government name is Rachel, and see Rashelle, a French, ni German, ni Spanish merge of Rachel, which then results with Rashelle. And blue no dear, just my favorite color.
Oh, okay. Nti obi a only Rashelle blue. Why now back can't chase anybody and say, oh yeah.
Oh, me the first and foremost, me feel me a singer and songwriter. Nema people me like I do a lot of things besides the music, but that's primarily what I do. You can call me a businesswoman, as I'm also the CEO of my own record label, Golden Girl Records, and yeah, just a woman really working hard independently to break through in the career. Yeah.
Okay. So, what genre of music do you do?
Okay, gender, genre. It feels so me a multi-genre artist. Originally, me R&B, ni pop music, and me branch into afropop, ni Afrobeats. But I don't limit myself to those genres. I consider myself multi-genre.
Okay, so a bit in cinema or dream was say we switching from not switching the crowd, but we free R&B to afropop.
Okay, I'm now around like 2015. Yeah, 2015. And me decided me Ghana and me decided me branching into Afropop because I was born and raised in Germany. I've lived in Europe all my life. I have not lived in Ghana up until a certain point. And Tina, I wanted to find a way to just get in touch with my culture. Yeah, so what was I saying? I was just saying, basically, let me person get in touch with my culture. Young woman wa Ghana, but like I'm a Ghanaian, and see, I still wanted to make sure that I cater to my heritage and where I come from, and that is the reason why I chose to go into Afropop and Afrobeats.
Okay, so do you have songs out now?
Oh yeah, bebree wɔ hɔnom. Before me started Afropop ne Afrobeat no, na nnwom pii like R&B and pop songs wɔ hɔ. But since doing Afrobeat and Afropop, especially I would say when I actually moved to Ghana and started doing works from there are currently, I would say, we have 4 official music videos out. And if it wasn't for the current pandemic that we are going through, by now, yeah, should be back home, but we are postponing it for now until the situation calms down.
Okay, very nice. So, na out no ebini day.
Okay, so my debut, your friend know my thing. It was produced by Sam Snee and written by Khemical. And that one was like my debut release with an official music video that is up on YouTube and also the audio on all major platforms.
Okay.
And after that, we released 2 singles at once on the same day. And we released part 1 and part 2. Part 1, your friend hello. Part my friend Akosombo.
Okay, so can you give us a freestyle of the hello?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
See, when I'm out with my girls and we party and we playing our games, nobody's matter. We did come with a swag and say happy all We don't want nobody's father. We no fancy, no much chocolate. We already bought us chocolate. Better watch yourself now, step on me. That's me, I the girl, them queen. Just wanna say hello, hi, hi. I wanna say hello, hi, hi.
Okay, okay. You have a very nice voice.
Thank you, thank you.
What inspires your music?
Whew. Inspiration, yeah, comes from so many different places. I would say, so first and foremost, no, we have life experiences, things that we encounter. Sometimes mature lyrics are it's like my own experience, and sometimes, and so you can see somebody else experience something, and that will inspire you to write something. And see, I don't really limit myself to what will inspire me, but it can just be the world that moves around me that will inspire me to write something in particular.
Okay, okay. So, at what age did you realize,
Mm-hmm.
I want to do music?
Now, we here, Funum. I was 5 years old. I was merely 5 years old when I started performing.
Oh, wow, wow. So, at that time, na unya platform, no, unya platform, echo performing. And na acquire
Mm-hmm.
something like if you style kwa.
Oh, Darby, na nye fiesta. Uh, right now, like private weddings, ne hall parties, ne sa nyama nyama no, like those kind of gatherings and events that happen like within the community. See, those were the places. Now, yes, like it's become something where like oh, say it was our hall party we did, so Rashelle between and I was just a kid, but I always did it because that's what I wanted to do.
Okay. Talking about that, at that time, na all management because obi antimi
Mm.
who keke se autonomy no, but the
Mm.
platform so be performing and as I say, were you having a management at that time?
Oh, Bibi said it's na me abofra. And see, at that age, semenya manager and kasaje. No, but me papa, like my father was in the music industry, and Tionuna, like he's the one that taught me what I know. It's through him that I do what I do. So I would say, sir, he was my backbone. He's still my backbone now. Yeah.
Okay. Oh papa now your music. Your friend is
Hmm.
saying why
His name is Samuel Richard Ahin.
Samuel Richard Ahin. Stage
Ahin,
name,
yeah.
not the stage name yet then because I don't think say
The stage name cry. I'm the last time me catch the cry. I mentioned it to you. Now it's like it always and always continues to skip me. So because that's my dad, I don't call him by his stage name, and he was doing the music in the 80s. So it was even like well before I was born.
okay.
So I know there's sometimes it's sort of yeah. But what I can say is that big significant bands that he played with were Vitamin X, Sweet Beans, Soulful Dynamics. Sweet Beans played alongside Pat Thomas. He also played alongside Kojunchi and the rest. And they did a lot of stuff together. He plays the saxophone.
Okay. I just did my cross check. Osajifu Opoku. Osajifu Opoku was
That's
the
the
name.
one.
Yeah. But let
Yeah.
me ask,
Yeah, Mami Rufi.
yeah, ukai nenum na otuto yenibi.
Oh, I know, dear, not at all. Like, or bomber mea, like I can recall it, but say if you make high like on a significant basis, dear, not at all. Not good with that. No.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Inti, right now, record label
Hmm.
Golden Girls and Awase, right? Which you are the
Yes.
CEO. Before Ansana,
Yeah.
Ubinya Golden Girl record label, were you under any record label?
Yeah, I was previously signed, but I resigned from there and I am now independent.
Was that highly spiritual?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Let's go back, Kakra. Who's your favorite
Mhm.
female artist in Ghana?
Oh, favorite female artist in Ghana, dear. To be quite honest with you, there are a lot of females in Ghana doing their work very well. But I also believe that as an artist myself, I should really do be aware of the value of myself. So if I say my favorite female artist in Ghana is me, then that is not to be vain, but that is because I have to have confidence in myself first before anyone else can have confidence in me. But with that being said, I do enjoy music of a lot of the fellow female artists in Ghana, like Efia, Sister Efia, Sefa, and the rest of them. They're really doing a good job right now. So yeah.
Okay. I hope you know Wendy Shay.
Of course.
Recently, or granted interview be or say about Ghana ha any other female artist be anywhere you beat me the atotono home. In fact, in this world, and as I can say, what the female artist be better to know. I think or say Rihanna or something. MC Dean ask if I make a car. What is your take on that?
What I will say is, first and foremost, I don't have a take on that because I am not really here to discuss somebody else. I'm here for myself. But with that being said, everybody's entitled to have their opinion of what their worth is. So for me, no, waka is not something that is something I'm concerning myself with, and that's not something that I am considering to discuss during this interview because this Wendy Shea's career has nothing to do with my career, and what she's doing is what she's doing, and what I'm doing is what I'm doing, and I don't really consider myself someone to sit down and dwell upon what others are doing and saying. And so really and truly, my opinion doesn't matter in this case because it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant for me
Yeah,
to even discuss it.
but we are all in this game. Maybe I'm more
Yeah,
opinion. Yeah, and I what your opinion, but definitely you
hmm
also have an opinion. You yourself, how do you see Wendy
yeah.
Shay?
No, I will cut you short, DJ Mello, because I'm not here to talk about how I see Wendy Shea. It does that conversation doesn't interest me even 1%. I'm
Okay,
here to talk about Rashelle Blue.
okay,
So whatever that pertains to Nanya Masem, I don't have to have an opinion on who she is or what she does or how she does what she does. All the best to her. I don't have nothing against anybody. And also, I choose to be an artist that focuses on positivity. I choose to be an artist that focuses on how to uplift one another, not how to beat each other down. And on that note, no, let's just move on to the next subject.
okay. You've worked it highly spiritual before. Right now, you are on your own record label. Let me ask,
Yeah.
what is the difference between working with highly spiritual and working under your own record label? Difference new woman anything.
I can tell you what the difference is in a sense of what I am able to do being the CEO. When you are working under a corporation, it's a situation of archetype. So you answer to somebody and you have to follow a certain type of structure. But sometimes it might not work for you. For me, being under my own record label, it was a decision that I made because I wanted to build more. I studied media and creative industries in university. I have a bachelor's degree in media and creative industries.
Okay.
So I'm more than just the voice and face. I know be the behind the scenes as well. And for that reason, I felt like after my departure from highly spiritual music, it was a good opportunity for me to prove to myself how far I can take it independently. That's pretty much like how I can sum it up.
Okay. How do you see Ghana music?
There's been several times I've been asked this, and I think that first and foremost, I will say the positive is that I think that Ghana music has come far. If we compare it to maybe a decade ago to now, come quite far. There's a lot of opportunity has come our way, and we've branched out to see some collaborations across the border. I feel very nice. I also feel that we have a long way to go still.
Okay. Okay. Let's take producers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, are they helpful? I don't know how to put it, but
Mm-hmm.
and obi producer will be a then there was a confusion about we don't actually see or know what contradicted the confusion, but not departure about. How do you see the producers in Ghana? The the friendship, everything between the artists and the producers. How do you see it?
Mm-hmm. Well, relationships between producers and artists, now I can only reflect on my own experience. Like you can't see about that the relationships break up. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really experienced something like this, but so far I've gotten good support from the people that I work with. For instance, one of my Sam Snake, and ever since we started working, it's been good chemistry, it's good vibes. There's no issue whatsoever, and I think that a natural says sometimes, relationships never to me at distance, kakra, like you can see some changes in that, but it doesn't always have to be animosity. Me personally, I try to really always make sure that everything is cordial. Mimpe me ho asɛm no be a mepɛ ntɔkwa, like I don't like those type of things, and see, even if we don't work together again, we still cool. Like that's how I do it. So if the other person reciprocates that, then we are cool.
Okay.
And the media, I don't think say meaning say some people munya issues with, but normal, like conflict there a bit messy, but I don't know what the cause may be for other people, because for me personally, I haven't encountered that issue.
Okay. Okay. So
Mm.
so far, how is the journey starting from scratch
Whew.
up till now?
Yeah.
How is the journey?
The journey has been adventurous. It has been challenging. We've had our ups and downs for sure, but I embrace every moment that I have encountered. Every moment, good or bad, I've embraced it.
Okay. Have you been accepted?
Accepted as far as
As in the Ghanaian Music Act?
I think I have not been accepted to my satisfaction. But at the same time, what I will say is, I decided, like I said, to cater to the Ghana music market, and it's because I'm a Ghanaian, me a Ghanaian. But Ghana is not the only country in this world. It's not the only country on this earth. We are living in a world where music can go global. And so for me, when you ask me, have I been accepted? Even when Ghana accepts me, that will not be my definition of being accepted. I will feel accepted when I have reached a global level of success.
Okay. When your platform no are performing or any big events, you should
I think semi highlights they like Ghana meets Niger, or London, Ghana Music Awards UK, or London. Um, I opened up for Sako there in Düsseldorf, Germany. And I've done also a live show in Ghana before at +233. That was pretty nice for me as well. So just these little bits and bits. I also did the pen and paper as well. That was some years back. I opened up there as well.
who
Mhm.
is your threat in the Ghana music industry?
I don't have a threat.
Have a threat.
No,
Are you sure?
I don't have a threat.
Okay. Okay.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't have a threat.
Okay.
A mindset, oh, a mindset. One say you are her or emerge or a certain particular place. I'll feel say, hey, danger, waha, danger. How can I eliminate people? When you can just maneuver. Everybody did their lane inside. You feel me? Me no me nye me nyama sao. Say be me back fine. I mean pushing out of the picture. I'm just in my lane. My lane is my lane. Your lane is your lane. So I don't have a threat.
Okay. Yeah. Your best fight, not the best. Your best fight.
Hmm. My best five.
Yeah.
I would say Samini,
Okay.
because his stage performance is just crazy. The energy on stage is crazy. He's very, very talented. So that will be one of them. I will say Nanaya.
Okay.
Uh, her vocals are crazy. She really knows how to do live performances, and I think that is one thing that we need to see more of in Ghana. That's two. Sakwa there for sure. Certainly, we know that he has put us on a map. He's contributed to Ghana being recognized on a global scale. So for that, no, definitely Sakwa there. Mention three. Who else? Definitely will say one of my favorite groups are actually R2B, so I'll say Mugis and Payday as
Payday.
well. I'll
Okay.
put them together in one since like as a group I really
Yeah.
appreciate their music. And last but not least, I think Sir Efia is also vocally amazing. So yeah.
No Stone Boy, no Shatawale.
I would definitely say that Stonebwoy and Shatawale will also be amongst the top. It's just me literally just mumbling off like who comes to mind right now, but I would never say that I eliminate Shatawale or Stonebwoy out of the equation. I could even name you many more artists as well because I think that we have quite a few on the list that really, really do well. But these were the five that just like kind of like popped out of my head right now. Yeah.
Okay. Ghana music, we have
Mm-hmm.
collaboration side. The guys are doing
Mm-hmm.
well. Guys, no more collaborating more.
Mm-hmm.
Females, you don't collaborate yourself. Why?
Pacho, can you repeat that?
Females, the females in
Mm-hmm.
the Ghana music industry, you have more
Mm-hmm.
collaborations between you. You see, the
Mm-hmm.
guys are
Mm-hmm.
almost better collaboration, yeah, male and male, male female, but you don't see female female. Why?
That's a question I ask myself a lot.
So
um,
what's the answer?
I don't have the answer for you, but what I can say is that I think that's very unfortunate because I feel that the reason why female artists in Ghana struggle more, I believe, is because of that's one of the main factors is that women or female artists are not supporting each other as I think I would like to see. Um, like you want to say, actually, what be some questions be about who is my threats? What do I think about this person? What do
Yeah.
I and that's exactly like the issue. The issue is that the females are concerned about who is a threat when we can rise together. That's the guys have figured it out. So we can rise together. So 1+1 is 2. Let's collaborate. Charlie, we got bigger. We are bigger and better. We're more powerful. But the females, I feel like the majority of them don't see it that way. There are a few females that see it that way. There are a few female friends in the industry that I have that I see that they support other females and they push other females. But I feel it's a majority. I feel like Charlie, like if I let somebody else come, it's gonna somehow jeopardize me. And it's not. It doesn't have to be like that. It's like let me give you an example. If you walk into a cinema and you want to take your seats, you want to watch a movie, you take your seat, right?
Yeah, sure.
If another person walks into the cinema, are you going to feel worried? Say, hey, somebody is coming, they're coming to sit on top of me, they're coming to sit where I'm sitting. There are plenty seats in the
Yeah.
cinema. Everybody is going to take their seats. But until us females in unison actually understand that and embrace it that way, we will struggle to see collaborations with between females in Ghana. Nigeria kaya who no more.
So that is what person just say as a females no acquire say person kumenya bi and a woman tem as a
I see some
obia feel
hostility
say
yeah.
obia feel say
Obia feels
ono nko ane nko ba on person ni nua bebe bi.
Obia feels such a Obia feels like and yes but the problem is if somebody else comes, will that mean my story ends? That's the issue.
Okay.
And because of that, no, and my main baby. Do you feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you yourself, have you tried approaching a female artist for a collaboration before?
I have actually collaborated with some females before, inside Ghana, outside Ghana. There is a artist in Nigeria, actually. Well, she's Nigerian, but also London-based. Her name is Lady J, and sorry, J Knows, and because Lady J is a Ghanaian, J Knows, and she's a rapper here, and we are working on some stuff right now. Also, there's a song that I did I featured Sefa and DJ Nice and Frida on a song called Hold Me.
Okay.
And see, that's another one right there. And then, I mean, for me, I've targeted quite a few, but like the opportunity hasn't come. So when that comes, for me, the collaborations between females is a beautiful thing for me. I also look at some artists in Nigeria as well that I really target to work with, because I feel like not just in Ghana, but we are Africa. We are really one, and we need to really branch out a bit more. So we need to do it within Ghana, but we also need to branch out and do it outside of Ghana.
Okay. Can you give us a freestyle of your song with Sefa and DJ Nice?
Yeah, sure. So the song is called Hold Me, but the chorus is Somimu. And then I'll just give you my verse basically, and you can check it out on YouTube. It's going to be on audio up there, and then also on all major platforms.
Okay.
All right. If I catch you today, you go to scream, say your mother. I know one delay and better pa. I take no long thing. Baby, come here, make I show you something. Day or London, make us see that thing that crying for a boy, you are panting. Now you call me Araba, I make you come.
Wow. Jay Yolongton, what were you trying to say there?
Yeah, that's what made me laugh. Well, the lyrics were written by Curl Song, so you can ask him.
But you sang it. Definitely, you had.
I sang it, and it's definitely, you already know what it says is what it means. There's no reading between the lines. It's straight up. It's straightforward. So what you hear is what I'm saying.
So, can I say your words are profane?
Not at all. I think that when you refer to profanity, it's really pretty much something where like you see an artist who surrounds themselves around that on a constant basis. But if you just go on my portfolio of works, you will see the type of lyricist that I am, and you will see the type of artist that I am.
So what actually do you preach in your music?
I don't preach in my music. I tell my story. So I'm not here to tell somebody how to live their life or how they should move or what they should do. I'm not a preacher. I'm a singer and I'm a lyricist. And I tell my story. Sometimes it's a happy story, sometimes it's a sad story, but it's my story. So that's what I share.
Okay. Have you had collaborations with Ghanaian acts, and who are they?
Yes. So my first collaboration when I branched into Afro beats, Afro pop, was actually with Castro. It was short before the happening. He was in London, and we recorded and then shot a video for it. And then I also collaborated with Bisakide. He featured me on one song, and he also wrote another for me. Those songs are also out. And then I've worked with Ephraim Music, and also future projects. I mean, I have a song with D Crime as well. Future projects. There's something featuring Samini, something featuring Kelvin Boy. So yeah, we have quite a few things coming.
Okay. Looking at it, like in somewhere when you're working in I say okay, way not try. So you don't write your own
Mm-hmm.
music, right?
No, that's not true. I write my own music. As I mentioned to you before, I started doing music at the age of 5. And I branched into Afropop, Afrobeats in 2015, which means before then, what I was doing was R&B and pop. And also, furthermore, like I told you in the beginning, I was born and raised in Europe. I wasn't born and raised in Ghana. I had to find my own way to Ghana and start learning Tree the way I'm supposed to speak it.
Okay.
And see, me, I write my lyrics, but my lyrics are very Western, naturally very Western. See, when it comes to like Afrobeats, ne Afropop, ne Tree, ne Sanyama Nyama no,
Okay.
I have people that write for me occasionally. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How was the experience? Ghana Music Awards UK.
Amazing. I mean, those are big platforms, big audiences, and I love being on stage. I love doing what I do, and it's great. I mean, those are the things that inspire me. When I see us doing big events and I see that Ghana is really making some big moves, like it's very, very encouraging. Yeah.
Were the fans accepting you as you expected it?
Where
And
the what?
the fans, were they accepting you as you expected when you were on stage?
I think we've all had moments where maybe the audience is not as hyped as when you perform on other stages. So I have been on platforms where the audience were quiet and reserved. But then, for example, when I performed at Ghana Meets Nigeria, the audience was crazy. When I performed at Pen and Paper, the audience was crazy. So those are up and downs that even I think not just as an artist like me, but like even the most established artists can encounter. So yeah, it's just one of those things. You just have to keep going
Okay. You get critics. How do you accept them?
with open arms.
Wow. What is your biggest fear?
My biggest,
Fear.
my biggest fear,
Yeah.
my biggest fear is giving up on myself. Yeah. So I always strive to make sure that I have 100% of belief in myself, and I make sure that I speak that into existence.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
young kakra. So how did you meet Kewa? My Ben Alpha Sao meet you.
I met him through my manager.
Okay. Okay. So are you still working with that manager? And now also
Yes,
which are you?
we used to work together.
Okay. Okay. What do you do aside music?
Whew, I do so much. I do so much. So, like I said, I studied media and creative industries. A lot of people don't know this about me. Within my course, I did study creative writing. I studied music and I studied film. So, besides being a singer and songwriter, being a CEO of my own record label, there are other departments that I'm exploring at the moment in creative writing as well as in film. And in this year, you will see quite a few other sides of me. God willing, coronavirus will vanish one day and then we can continue with our work. But this year, by the end of this year, you will see some things you didn't expect.
Okay. Okay. Um you have another song called Home. What
Yes.
inspired that song?
So I started to see that there was a lot of things happening in regards to the year of return. And that's a movement that encourages Ghanaians in the diaspora to come back home, to embrace the culture and to return home. And I felt like that was definitely something that touched my heart personally because as somebody that was born and raised in Europe and never really spent much time in Ghana in terms of long term, I felt like that was very, very encouraging to get even more in touch or in sync with my country. And so for that reason, I just wanted to dedicate a song to the year of return, and that's what I did. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a video for that song, right?
Yes, that's right.
Who
We
shooting
shot
your
this
Ghana?
video. Yes, I flew my videographer to Ghana, and we shot this video at the Elmina Castle, just to get even so much more in touch with what the meaning of the year of return is, our forefathers, what they went through, and how today Ghana stands as an independent country after everything that we have encountered. That we can say this today, and it was very important for me to actually be inside the Elmina Castle and to breathe in that energy that we came from so much pain, but now we are here and we're standing as one.
Okay, okay. Do you know of Point Blank Music?
Yeah.
Were you once under their record label?
I would say informally there wasn't a contractual agreement, but when I first branched into afropop, the person that managed me at the time um, basically registered a label called Point Blank Music, and we worked together under that label, so to say, but there wasn't any contractual agreement.
Okay. VGMA. Among
Hmm.
nominate female artists as they nominate male artists. What is to say danger?
And like I said, like it boils back down to the foundation and the strength that the female artists have in union as one. Um, if you consider how many male artists are out in Ghana right now versus how many female artists are out, you can count the female artists maybe on one or two hands, but the male artists would be brave. And see, for starters, that will definitely identify why there are more male nominations than female nominations.
And Tiano Rebecca said the females, although you more human individually, but you are not working hard.
I will not say that. I think that, well, I will never speak on how hard somebody else works, but I know I'm very hardworking, and I'm sure a lot of the female artists out there are very hardworking and consistent in bringing out new music and maybe not getting the recognition that they deserve is very, very unfortunate. And I just think that this is something that we need to overcome over time, I guess. I don't know what can really trigger change, but I feel sad in Ghana, dear, like it's harder for the females in Ghana. It is.
Okay. Last year VGMA, you watched some. Maybe.
I saw some of it, yeah.
Stoneboy Shatawale, they a course so due to that they have been robbed like almost hours of money yasa banning omo from VGMAs. I think it's temporal.
Hmm.
This year, do you see say Shatawale Stoneboy any categories nim no? Ebema awards no aye some way bi and I say ebe even far better than it used to be.
Both Shatawale and Stoneboy have contributed musically immensely to the Ghana music industry. So for that alone, musically, means me in Kase is going to be better on board. With that being said, no, there are repercussions, but then again, it's not something that other fellow artists should come and have a voice upon. Like I said in this interview, no, me being asked about how I feel about this artist and that artist, these things, I feel they cause division because it will be no matter. What happened publicly. But who is another person to come and sit down and then come and say, the VGMAs are better off without them or better off with them or whatever the case may be. It was unfortunate and sad that it happened. But with that being said, it's resolved. It's done. It was last year. It's old news. So we just hope for a better outcome this year, whatever the case may be. I think that in terms of actions and personal issues that they have with each other, it has nothing to do. I don't have an opinion about that. But musically, both parties have done a whole lot for Ghana. So that one there, we have to just big ups for that. And that's that.
Okay. So, our project for be when you share a name or fans and share names na.
Yeah, definitely. So like I said, coronavirus. But
But
if it wasn't
I
for
hope so
the
prevent you're staying safe.
yes, I'm inside as you can see in my room. So I've been staying inside. I started staying inside long before they started locking down places, just because. So I'm okay with that until everything goes back to normal. But yeah, we had a major project actually that was due for April, but then unfortunately, because of everything that's going on, we weren't able to execute it. And see, as things calm down, we will complete those projects, and they will, God willing, they will be out this year. So yeah.
Is it EP or album?
You're gonna have to wait and see.
Okay. And the corona
Yeah.
because fans know for
Yes.
something unique and dynamic. Okay.
Definitely that for sure.
Yeah. We're about to wrap up. So what
Mhm.
will you tell your fans out there? But worldwide, especially Ghana.
Oh, actually, I have so much love for my supporters. I might not have the biggest fan base as of right now, but I have loyal people behind me. And I just want to thank you guys for supporting the movement, for seeing the vision. You guys are the reason why I keep going. Big motivation. And thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys show me on a constant basis. You will definitely see much more coming, and I will make you proud. And keep supporting the movement. Keep following, keep supporting.
Okay. Lest I forgot. Nze mpanyinfoɔ koraa kan wɔn sisan
Mhm.
nkɔfa yɛn nkyi nti yɛbɛsan
Mhm.
akɔfa. Are you dating?
You. Hey, you waited till last minute.
Eh,
Um, um,
mm,
I am. I'm dating music.
you're dating music. How?
Yes. I'm in a relationship with it, literally. I think it's in due time. No one said my focus right now is really on how to be on solid ground in my career, and I feel like everything else is gonna fall in place so naturally and so beautifully that I won't have to try. Yeah.
Nti o nyɛ mmɛma sɛm.
No.
Na mmaa nsɛm so ɛ.
No, please no.
Okay. Your social media handles. Obi share Rashelle Blue. Where will the person find you? Obi pɛ no ayɛ adwuma a ɔbɛhu wɔn. Kwan bɛn na ɔbɛfa so areach you?
Okay. So social media everywhere is the same. It's at Rashelle Blue. I'm going to spell it RASHELLEBLUE. Everything in one word. and that is for Instagram, for Twitter, and also for Snapchat. And on Facebook, it's Rashelle Space Blue.
Okay. You're very good. You are talented, and we
Thank
promise
you.
to keep supporting the movement as usual. So keep on working hard, and everything is gonna be all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless up. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Okay, to Sabre, heading come to training in Abaneri. Rashelle Blue was the guest today. Midi has always been DJ Mello. Chairman Khemical TV. Anything goes. Na yɛ de deɛ fɛ deɛ dɛ ɛne nsɛm dɛ ko ane bro. Bye bye.
Khemical TV. Khemical TV. Khemical TV. Khemical Radio.
Oh my goodness. Really, really good.